Setting your intentions, and why it's so important right now for you to look at setting your intentions and what does that actually mean. So at the moment there's a lot of energy that's moving all over the place, and some of you might be feeling as if you're caught up in a little storm with emotions coming up to the surface. Things in your life are changing. So I want to give this a little bit of advice or a tip that actually might help. So whatever's going on for you right now, it's just to take a moment in time, just to be still, just to have a moment in time. We're setting the intention just to have some time for yourself right now. What does that mean by setting the intention, I hear you ask? Setting intention is very much about looking at where your energy is at in yourself. So through the next couple of weeks, we've got this energy that's moving us, and it's making us feel as if we're being pushed and pulled in different directions, a bit like being stuck in a tumble dryer, being thrown all over the place with emotions, and a lot of things come to the surface. So I suggest you set the intention of taking some time for yourself, which means you take a seat, you sit there, you go into your body, not allowing your mind to go all over the place and scattered and trying to work out all these lots of issues and important matters and stuff. It's about to come into your mind right now and just to be still, just to sit internally within your mind, and then bring your mind, your awareness down to your body. As you're bringing your self-awareness down to your body, I want you to focus on where your feet are at. You're closing your eyes, where your feet are at, and to feel that balance of your left and your right foot. Just to feel it, your toes, you know what, your surface you're resting your feet on. If your feet are in your shoes, be aware of your feet in your shoes, aware if they're warm or cold. Just bringing your attention, just being aware of your coming down onto your feet. You're grounding yourself in the area that you're sitting in. And it's best to do it when you're sitting. So you're just sitting. So you're grounding your feet, you just stay in that place. And then you're connecting, you're just connecting to the building, the environment that you're in. And as you bring your awareness down to your feet, it's almost as if that if you could imagine you're like a tree and you just bring down your roots, you just imagine that you're just settled there in that space right now, connecting to environment. And then just be aware of then your legs, and be aware of the balance of your legs and how they feel, being aware of the bottom that you're sitting on and getting your balance in your pelvis, and just bringing the awareness to your left and right hand side of your body and just being there in that space. And just being aware of your breath. You're breathing in naturally for yourself, backwards and forwards. Just allowing that breath to flow through the whole of your body, and just being aware as the breath flows up through your body. Being aware of the trunk of your body. Being aware of if you're holding any tension in your stomach area, anything in your body, in your back, and just bring your awareness, your breath as it flows up, in and out, all the way up again. And then be aware of your rib cage and where your heart's sitting and your lungs are sitting. Just be aware if you're holding any tension there. Take a few moments, just feeling into it. And again, bringing your breath up and just allowing it to flow up through the whole of your body, through into your neck, up into your head. And just be aware of your breath in and out gently. And as you do this, you're being aware of how you're stabilizing, you're balancing out your energy in your body, and that you're central, that you're lined up, that you're just here, lined within yourself. You're taking a moment for you. And as you're hearing my voice, maybe seeing what I'm doing, just being aware of how it feels for you and just taking that moment. And you're setting the intention to be still, to allow your mind to go internal, just to be in your body, being aware of where you're at in yourself. And that will help with some of the chitter chatter or the worry of what's going on externally around you. You set your intention, you take time for yourself. And then when you look at what it is that you need to do moving forward, you're setting the intention to connect to your guides, connect to the universe, connect into the energy, and you're balancing out your energy so it makes it easier to connect to what you want. When your mind's all over the place and you're thinking about all these issues and problems, it creates so much turmoil of energy inside you, and then that obviously comes out of you. It expands externally in your auric energy fields around you. It then affects the energy. So if you wanted to set the intention of saying how you want something to work out for you, look at the positives of what you want it to look at that particular time, when it's successful, or when you get that job, or having that peace of mind, whatever it is. Go into how you feel that you would like it to feel for you. and then the energy just flows towards it, and then in the end it just flows back. But if you're full of panic and full of fear, what you're doing is you're sending that energy out into the universe, out into the ether, and it's going out, and you're going to attract like for like back, like a bouncing mirror. The reflection, it bounces back to you. So the idea is to set your intention, what it is that you want. Maybe it's just that you want that peace and quiet for 5 minutes, and you're just sitting still. But just go with that intention. Just allow it to set it out, to come backwards and forwards. It'd be like going to the supermarket. If you've got to pick up some shopping and you know that you need, bread, milk and eggs or whatever it is. You set the intention in your head, I need bread, milk and eggs. You go in, you come out with bread, milk and eggs. But if you've ever been to the shopping market or into a shop and you're looking for those items, but you didn't write it down on a list, or you haven't set the intention of like, I need bread, milk and eggs, or you just go and you go, well, I don't know what I need, but I'm just here. You end up whizzing around, going to all the aisles, picking up all